Hey everybody, in this video we have a 1990 Mercedes door lock, and we're going to use the HU39 quad lifter Lishi tool here to pick and decode it. And this is similar to the Toy 48 or HY22 or even the Han 66, where the lock needs to be picked 2 times, then you have to pick it back to home. So you pick it twice, you decode it, and you can pick it back to home. And I've already actually made the key to this, so this is what the actual key itself looks like. And then I'll go ahead and demonstrate actually the picking and decoding process here. Now, I don't find this one too tough to pick, at least the couple of locks that I've done anyway. Zoom in here. Or hopefully we can see, so I'm going to pick it, I guess counterclockwise here, and then I'll just move the lock here so we can pick it the second time. Now, one tip on this here is, it is quad lifter, and to move the lifters in and out, it's easier to center them all. Then you're able to actually kind of slide them in and out the lock. If they're all not centered, they hang up on each other. That's one little tip here. So putting on some tension towards me here, so counterclockwise. I'm gonna start with the B track. Now the B's got 1, 2, 3, and 4. The A's got 2 through 8. So 2 is binding. Click on that. Go over to number 4. Click on 4. Got a little bit of rotation. So now I go over to the number 1, springy on the B track. And number 3 on the B track is binding. So click on that. A little more rotation. Center them all so I can pull the B all the way out. Check number 1 again. Tiny click on 1. So now we'll check the A track. Okay, so we got 2 going this direction here. Our evens going this way, then odds will be going the opposite way. So I'm going to do the evens first here. So there's nothing in number 1. Try to get it on number 2 here. Okay, 2 is springy. 4 springy. 6 is springy. Okay, and 8's actually binding. So click on 8. And now I've actually got the lock picked 1 time. And when we decode it, I'll show you why we don't have to pick the other ones here. It's because they're actually 5 cuts. So I'm going to just loosen the vise here and rotate the lock so I can try to keep it in camera here while we pick it the second time. So now it's hung up between 2 positions. So the way it is right now, the Lishi would come out, but you wouldn't be able to put a key in it. We also can't decode it yet either. So we're going to still be picking the same direction. And we'll start with the B track again here. Okay, 2 is springy. 4 is springy. Okay, 1 feels like it's binding, but it doesn't want to set, so I'm just leave it alone. We'll go to 3. Click on 3, back to 1 here. Okay, 1 doesn't want to set, we'll just leave it alone. 2 is actually binding. All right, now we're actually picked all the way, so now we can actually decode it. And hopefully everybody can see here. Stick another light on, maybe that will help here. All right, so we'll decode the A track first, and there's nothing on number 1. So we're going to go to number 2, and number 2. Sorry guys, I know it's hard to see what lifter I'm using here because of the way these all stack on each other, but number 2 is actually going to be a 5. Number 3 is also a 5. So go to number 4, that's also a 5. And number 5 is a 5 as well. So that's why it's picked fairly easy here, because all those 5s you don't have to pick them. Okay, number 6 is actually a 3. And then number 7 is another 5. And then number 8 is a 3. So that's basically nothing on 1. You got 5, 5, 5, 5, 3, 5, 3 on the A track. Then we'll go and do the B track. So pull them out here to get it all the way out. Alright, so on the B track here, number 1 is a 1. Number 2 is a 3. Number 3 is a 3. And number 4 is a 3 as well. So we have 1, 3, 3, 3, 3 for the door lock here. Now we've actually got to pick the lock back so we can insert the key. So we're going to put tension the opposite way. And I'm going to start with the B track. 2 binding, a little bit of rotation. Nothing on 1 there. We go to 3. Okay, 3 is binding. Just kind of rotate it a little bit. Got to click on 3. Click on 2. Okay, so I did 4 and 2 a couple times there. Now we actually have rotated it back to the home position. So now the key would be able to insert back in there. Alright, so basically picking and decoding a Mercedes door lock. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them in the comments. I can try to answer them. And I guess that's all I got for this one. Until next time, I guess we'll talk to everybody later.